to a special edition, later than usual version of the Blacklist. Yep, your audio's working there. How are we doing, guys?
Better. I'm good, mate. I think last time I checked with myself about 4 minutes ago, I think I'm alive. I think I'm all right.
Good.
And as I said, no matter what I do to this stupid thing, it always blares out the audio of the Blacklist casting whenever I go live, no matter what I do.
Is James all right after crashing through the wall to get into it then?
I thought James was about to do a one-man rendition of Stomp when he came in.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was going to happen like that, so I just, rolled with it.
The timing was great. We were supposed to be quiet and all you just bang, crash, hello.
Did we stream that?
There was a guy.
Did that go live?
Made a suit out of cans to promote recycling, and he was literally a full body suit of cans. And as he was walking around, it was like, and that sounded like James coming back into his man cave there to carry on.
What are you going to do?
Did we stream that? Did that go live to the world when James went in a comical fashion?
I assume
no, I'm not
the
sure.
Audio from the intro is probably overpowered it, but it was we heard it, and that's what matters. Oh, Will, volume up, please. How about this? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Is that more appropriate?
It's much louder at my end anyway. So we'll wait for the reaction. As everyone knows, the cast is slightly delayed, so you have to wait a few seconds for you guys to hear what we're doing right now, and then we'll find out if that worked. But you were significantly louder for me, Will, anyway.
Lovely. Yeah, Helen says I'm better now, so that's all good.
Cool.
Who have we got in the chat this evening? We got Pete, we got Dave, Helen, Mindy, Pilgrim. How we doing, mate? Sedona Sunrise is with us. St. Larry is joining us. Good evening to all of you, and thank you very much for coming on an hour late. Appreciate it. We do.
Or bang on time if we do this at 9 p.m. from now on. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Teresa Taylor's here as well. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Good to have you with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how is the download recovery, Will? I love it. Where was that sound effect from? That's amazing. Just had like a rocket sound effect. It's definitely James, but I just want to pretend for a little while longer it wasn't James.
Yeah.
I think it was you, because no one else has the ability to make rocket sound effects out of nowhere on a live stream, followed by like a dustbin crash on the way in. It's absolutely quality. Oh, brilliant.
James, we don't need a soundboard. We just got James.
He is his own Foley studio right now.
Great.
Literally. No, this is an important thing, James. Where did the sound effect come from?
Oh, I just logged into YouTube and started looking at our stream and then realised, oh shit, I need to turn this off. So
I don't remember the bit where we streamed a rocket though. You must have been an advert, I guess, was it?
That's most of our audience watching the stream and going, oh shit, I need to turn this off.
And that's just the people casting it, right? Question: where's Dav tonight?
Killed him in 8.
Yeah. Well, we all know where he is.
Can't say where he is.
We can't really talk about it.
If we tell you, we've got to kill you.
Exactly. So it's all right. It's all good things. The reason Dav's not here is good. It's good things.
For the betterment of everybody involved.
Yeah, for the betterment of everybody, I would say. Absolutely.
He's probably in bed.
Yeah, exactly. He's gone to bed. Dave Earl, good evening. Welcome. Anthony, welcome. Good to see you all joining us. And
is my mic not working? Is it working well?
I can hear you.
Check. Is this microphone working?
He's talking into that torch again.
He's talking into a pen. I know, but like...
It's an in-joke because Dav started talking into the mic when we were recording last. And I was like, dude, it's a torch. He was like...
You look like you're on fucking 1980s Top of the Pops, bro. That microphone.
Too late, you've been saddled.
Yeah, just watch out for pedos, bro.
Let's steer out of that conversation real sharp before we go into 1980s BBC, no longer alive and or arrested presenters. Yeah.
Just sing some Spandau Ballet or something.
Don't make me crack out the confetti.
Hell's Bells in the chat says, James, you're. But that's it.
Yeah.
So I like that because we can finish that sentence in a lot of different ways and none of them are complimentary.
I think it's quite profound. James, you're like, it's just that is James to a T. James, you're. Although
Dave says, I'll fix it. I won't fix it. James needs to fix his own microphone. That ain't on me.
that's actually a torch. But to be fair to Di and to yourself, it does look quite microphone-like, and as Harris says, very much 1980s.
I agree, and sometimes when I do this, it makes me feel like I'm really important. And yeah, I think I might just continue this for the rest of the stream.
Do you know what? Bring it with you on Saturday. Let's have that live on stage, as James does full 1980s top of the pops presenter.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And now over to
exactly.
James with the sport.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is peak Blacklist already. We've talked about absolutely nothing but total drivel for the first 7 minutes. Will, how's the download recovery going, mate?
Download recovery's going all right, mate. To be honest, I was proper bummed out to be home on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm slowly climbing back up the hill to normality, but it's hard. It's a hard come down after like 5 days of just complete nirvana, basically.
Yeah. Lots of questions. I didn't even know they were playing, to be fair, but fair play if you saw them. That's hell of a feat, right? Triple headline slot from Nirvana from the grave. Amazing. But no, I've got some questions actually. So obviously you said you were recognized quite a bit, so that's got to feel good, right?
That felt great.
Yeah, what would you? And I know you started on the Wednesday morning, right? So you were there early doors. You tented up, and you were there like 6 a.m. So what would you say was the most recognised day? Was it early on with the campers? Was it later
Sunday,
on when you and Kurt Cobain were hanging out?
In the arena.
It was the Sunday near the end.
Yeah.
When all the inhibitions had gone and everyone started chatting.
Stop and chats every day, which was nice. And then walking through the campsite on the Wednesday, we were just walking along, and we just heard "Black Road" from the tents, and we were just, like, looking round. So I was just like, I don't know where that came from.
That's amazing.
And someone's commented on my download post saying, "Did you hear me? I was the guy shouting Black Lakes in the camp." I was like, "Yes, I did."
Nice. I remember Reading 2000 and something, where it hadn't been long since the Family Guy episode of Butt Scratcher.
Yeah, that is.
And that was the whole festival, from start to finish.
Ongoing, mate. It's still ongoing.
Just out of everywhere, Butt Scratcher. Yeah. Just amazing. Loved it.
It's still definitely a thing. It's still definitely a thing.
So how long did you watch those people in the Ferris wheel for then?
I was waiting for you to mention the Ferris wheel. I knew it was.
I was about to say. I saw loads of Ferris wheel related posts in the last few days. I'm like, clearly there's a thing here that I've missed. So I don't know.
A couple threw judgment to the wind and decided to romantically involve themselves.
Go at it on the Ferris wheel.
In what way?
Do you want me to show you what way, Joe? I don't really.
I'd assume it would be missionary because every other position would be quite tricky up there. I would have thought, and also a little cold.
It's very unimaginative.
She was against the window. All right, so he was coming from behind. All right.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not particularly.
Yeah, you were. You were in the next car over, going Black Lakes.
Holy God, this is disgusting. What is going on?
Do you know what? And I'm not saying this will happen, but if any of us ever release a inappropriate, homemade footage porn tape, we can only do it once we've had the logo tattooed on both butt cheeks, so that when the naked ass is going in the wind, you've still got the icon and the logo happening for good advertising. That's what I say.
Or just get black and lakes on your bum, and then the gap.
Yeah, that's a fair shout, to be fair. And then maybe the icon in between, but maybe we shouldn't go there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Bagsy, not Lee.
I wasn't necessarily going to say we were sleeping with each other.
Would you rather do it with Di or Will, would you?
I like that. I like that. You're not worried about who does it. You're just worried about who doesn't do it. I like that.
Oh, nice. Look, I'm enjoying this pun from Pilgrim Gooner, which I assume used to be Pilgrim G. He's talking into the torch. Does that mean he has light vocals? Hey, quite like that. Harris is never going to speak to you ever again, but that's fine. What was Will smoking to see them? Nirvana. I don't know. Did you? I'm sure many festivities were had at Download, Will.
Some.
Yeah, indeed.
I didn't smoke anything, actually. I don't really like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
It doesn't do it for me anymore. I like the smell. I enjoy the smell. I like being around it constantly. And you are at download, but I do not enjoy smoking it at all.
But you do enjoy drinking.
I do.
Let's be fair. You do enjoy drinking, and we'll get on to the drinking, I'm sure. Where was it? I missed it again. Sorry. There was a post. Catherine, I think it was Catherine. No, Lisa Callahan. So he said, I didn't bump into you. Unhappy face.
I mean, I tried. I walked around the festival a lot.
How high were these people on the Ferris wheel when they were caught going at it?
How what?
Why are you so interested?
How high?
Yeah.
At the very top.
Oh, so and had it stopped, or they were just using maximum amount of time to come back down?
I have no idea, and I don't want to know about his maximum time to come. Anyway.
I keep reading Lisa's didn't bump into you and keep dropping the P. And then that's just messing with my mind.
Ferris wheel.
Oh, there we go. Pilgrim G said, I had the tat on my back for that purpose. Nice. For your homemade tape. Absolutely. Got to put it on the rear, right? So you're always advertising. Much like, I don't know, sports people, they have the sponsorship on the rear now. Obviously, the all future Black Lakes tattoos must be on the back.
Get them on the back.
I think Leighton's here, so fair play. I know Leighton obviously posted in the chat, but thank you very much again for being another member of the Blacklist that has genuinely tattooed us on you. It is an honor from which we will never, and I don't think I ever want to get used to it. No. You know what I mean? I really don't. I just don't want to ever get used to the awesomeness of people tattooing the traitors on them and then adding the words Black Lakes underneath. You know what I mean? So I know they totally ripped us off. We absolutely should sue them for stealing because we're the first people that have ever done the black cloak idea.
Absolutely,
yeah. It wasn't in Hot Fuzz.
We are coming for you.
Precisely. Are you now? I didn't know you liked Claudia that way.
Claudia, you coming?
Yeah. That's going to run and run, isn't it? It's like,
it's very unfortunate for those involved.
It's more that it's, that's someone I'd like to go on a Ferris wheel with has taken on a whole new meaning. You know what I mean?
There's already people selling Ferris wheel patches, Ferris wheel T-shirts. The best one I've seen so far is a case to put your wet wipes in that says download Ferris wheel wet wipes.
That's pretty cool. Is that legit? That's fast if that's the case. People do not mess around these days.
They want it in seconds, can't they?
That's crazy. That's so fast. So fast. Love that. That's amazing. So Andy is very kindly asking me what guitar did I buy in Bristol. Well, we might have to get onto that.
You didn't buy one, I did.
That's also true, but we'll get onto that too. So Sunday was the most recognised day. That's quite nice. And I know you've already posted online your. So here's a better question for you. What band did you see that you thought Lee would like the most?
I saw some Kublai Khan, and I know that Lee likes them.
All right, nice. Yeah. And how long did you see Kublai Khan?
I told all my friends, we got to go see this band. We watched them for about a minute and a half, and they were like, "Oh, we're really not into this." And I was like, "Yeah, neither am I. I just wanted to be able to tell Lee I'd seen him."
It was heavy then.
They are very heavy.
Brutal.
I thought you were going to say Scooter.
I didn't see any. Good morning. I didn't see him.
Good morning.
Good for you. I'm proud of you, mate. Goth card getting slightly.
I would have seen him otherwise. He clashed with Linkin Park or something ridiculous.
Oh wow, that's not that's just not even a conversation, is it? No. So what band did you see that you think James would have liked the most?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it, when you're thinking about for other people?
Yeah, James likes some
James
stuff as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's an arsehole for shit like that,
yeah. Every band I get really excited about, he always he totally just negs on them.
Yeah.
Hey, there was that one band. No, actually, I hated them as well.
Although you did like the Funeral Portrait when I showed you those guys.
Yeah, that's
a successful recommendation I've given, I think.
And then for you, what was your top band?
Top band was Black Veil Brides.
Nice.
They did look like so tight. It's unbelievable.
Nice. It looked polished. It looked polished. Good. I haven't seen a lot of the footage, but it did look polished.
Very good.
Yeah, fair play. Nice.
Bloodywood in at number 2.
Yeah. A lot of people were going on about them.
Honestly,
loving that.
I had already, to my shame, dismissed them as a kind of novelty act, blending that sort of Indian sound with metal, and thought it was going to be a bit like
pastiche,
a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
But they blew me away. They were so good. They were so good. I am now a hardcore Bloodywood fan. man. I'm telling you.
Nice. And obviously we'll move on to other Black Lakes related stuff, but apparently it was the biggest stage in the UK, or the biggest stage at a festival. Did it look sizably bigger, the Apex stage, did you feel?
I didn't notice it was any bigger until I saw the post saying it was the biggest one.
Said the man on the Ferris wheel. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. So basically negligibly different for you then, because you didn't even notice.
It's always big. It's a massive stage, so
Sure.
I guess it got slightly bigger and I just didn't realise. So.
No, fair enough. No, interested. And then lots of people talking about crushing and all that sort of stuff. Was it difficult to move around this year, or was it all right?
It's mental. It's too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too busy. Okay.
I mean, like,
do you think any of the things
and stuff, but like
walking
through areas that should just flow was like constantly
Wow.
There was a lot of people there. They changed the layout this year a bit to try and make things a little bit better, and I'm not sure if people got a bit confused or whatever, but it didn't seem to work as well. I know I posted on the first day saying it took me half an hour to get a beer, but after that one instance, actually getting a pint was like that, which was good. But it was just moving from stage to stage. If you left a band when they'd finished and you wanted to get to the next band, and everyone else clearly did, it was tight.
Yeah.
But once you were in a space, you were in a space, and we never got close enough to the stage to have to worry about crushing or anything. That's not our style. We just sit back and have a few beers and enjoy the music.
Yeah, nice. No, it sounds good. And obviously, I'm sure Black Lakes will get there and get up there at some point.
There's very nice the amount of people that said that. The amount of people that said, like, oh, you'll be here next year, you guys will be here next year.
I was going to say, what stage could you see Black Lakes on?
Apex. Jesus, sorry. Hang on, let me just deal with that a minute. Carry on.
Well, not Avalanche or Opus, because they're the big boys.
Yeah, we can do them.
But we could definitely serve up a hot Black Lake slice in one of the tents. Avalanche or what is it called, Dogtooth? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm happy to play any of the stages. So I know Andy's always watching Blacklist. So Andy, heard it here first. Book Black Lakes for 2027 onto download. And again, we should ask everybody in the Blacklist, what was if you've ever been to Monsters of Rock and or download, what were your highlights? I
was stoked for As Everything Unfolds. They were on one of the smaller tents, and Drowning Pool missed their flight through difficulties, so they switched with them. So As Everything Unfolds got onto the Opus stage, had a massive stage for their set.
Oh, fair play. Awesome. Nice.
And Drowning Pool went and took their slot in the tent later in the day. Which also rammed the tent out.
I bet. Yeah. Fascinating.
Very cool to see As Everything Unfolds on such a big stage.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, I was going to say a couple of questions there. Sorry, I've just got to deal with my stupid. I don't know if you're hearing that feedback.
Yeah. I'm loving that beat.
Don't normally have that problem. That should have solved it. Mindy saying Bloodywood are brilliant. It's surprising how many good Indian metal bands there are. Demonic Resurrection is another. Sounds like your Bagley.
Cool.
Also, I think Basil Vamp says you've got to turn yourself up some more. Yeah, well, sorry, mate.
Okay, that's fine. I've gone up significantly more now, to the point where when I speak, my Focusrite is going, Red, stop speaking.
It's a little bit distorted, if I'm honest, at my end. So
I don't know about your end, but I'll turn it down a little bit.
Oh wow, Jimmy Page on with Whitesnake. That's a pretty good thing to have seen it download on Monsters of Rock.
Yeah,
not a bad thing. You must have been, Lee.
Loads of times.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. What were your highlights of what's your standout download stroke Donington stroke Monsters of Rock moment?
I don't know. Some piss, mate, I think.
Okay, what download memories do you have that you remember?
White Zombie 95.
Nice. All right. That's pretty much peak Zombie, I would have thought.
And
then James.
What year was the first Monsters of Rock?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, can we have all 60 of the download questions? I reckon I'll get most of them right.
No, do you know why I'm asking that question? That was the tiebreaker.
That was the tiebreaker. The first year of the Monsters of Rock, I am going to say, I reckon it's going to be surprisingly later, I reckon. I reckon even
88.
Yeah, I was thinking around there. Maybe 91, maybe 87, but you've already gone 88. So I'll go 86.
The correct answer is 81.
81. Shit.
So Lee
Wow.
would have taken it. Lee would have taken it.
Yeah. Christ, who played in 81? I don't even remember 81.
I have heard Lee does take it.
Yeah, I can't say that I was around in 81 to tell you. So
Fair play. Suzanne Stockbridge says I went to the 95 one and it was awesome. Hell's Bell says 1980, but I assume that was in the answer to the question, not the actual thing. And then Daveville said I went in 1991. Yeah, strangely, don't know how. I've never been somehow. But then it's so late in the day now. I've said to all the guys, I don't think there's no any point in going now until I play it. That's the deal. Like I'll go when I play it.
Because you're an indie ponce.
Wow, brutal.
Wham!
That's not very nice, is it?
Reading was pretty hard back in the day, to be fair.
The same, right?
It was, to be fair, some good lineups at Reading.
Well, this is the thing. So if you shut your face, years I went to Reading, who was I watching? Metallica, Nine Inch Nails,
So if you just shut your face.
System of a Down, Bring Me the Horizon. I mean, Reading was cool then. Now it's gone a bit more pop, in my opinion. But yeah.
I think Reading was always the alternative to Glastonbury, wasn't it? Because all the hippies went to Glastonbury and the more rocky bands went to Reading, and then it went all indie, didn't it? And then it came back a little bit harder.
It was a bit of a mix. Iron Maiden I've seen at Reading, Foo Fighters. I mean, you name it, right? You name it.
Yeah, I've seen
as well as Madness. Dizzy Rascal. Seen some Offspring. I've seen some quality stuff at Reading in my time. Loads of great bands. Loads of great bands.
Yeah, the Offspring were there.
Oh, no, fair play. I was there too. I was near the front, but it's quite big. Reading.
So. Barrier. I could feel when they set the drum kit.
Oh wow, you
could feel that heat coming off the drum kit. Heaven and Hell, Sonosphere. Oh yeah, Sonosphere. I went to both Sonospheres. I was kind of gutted they got rid of that. It was, some say, a better festival than Download.
Is that the one in Mill?
I'm getting my mind blown. Scott's now in this call twice. You got no audio. Second Scott is mute.
Weird.
Turn it off and turn it on again.
I can't explain there, and now I've duplicated myself. So I'm here twice.
The Scott cloning experiment is complete.
Well, I'm me, and also I'm James, and I'm me, and I'm James. So
tell them the story, Scott. Tell them the story about how I went to Ashton Gate.
We'll get to that, but we will get to that, but there's better stories. So Ozfest was incredible too. I've got no doubt. One stage, 5 bands. Heaven and Hell, Sonosphere, Ronnie James Dio's last performance before his premature demise. Yes, I was also at that Sonosphere, but I didn't watch them. I'm going to move on swiftly. I went for a Reading about 20 years in a row. It used to be good. Exactly. Yeah. I love the fact that I've just got a notification to say I've left the meeting, even though I'm back.
Scott left the meeting. Scott's still in the meeting.
Yeah.
We're looking at Wayne's basement, but that's not Wayne's basement.
Suzanne's asking, did I see Tenacious D? I did see Tenacious D in 2008 because they were on before Metallica. Yeah, I remember it well. Although one of my abiding memories is it was supposed to be Slipknot. I think I've told this story too many times, but unfortunately they had to pull out. And it was supposed to be Avenged Sevenfold, and they pulled out on the same year. So that was yeah.
I think I saw Slipknot at Reading, and they were so bad, that I was convinced it wasn't Slipknot.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I genuinely think that something happened at the last minute, and they just brought 9 guys out in boiler suits and just made a load of noise. I genuinely have convinced myself with that narrative.
It was that it wasn't the real Slipknot. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I come from watching the Disaster Pieces DVD and knowing how good they can be live.
Sure.
To seeing that and just being like that. There wasn't a single song that was recognizable. It was just horrendous.
Yeah, no, I don't. Funny enough, I've not seen Slipknot because that was on whatever album Duality's on. That was that Slipknot period, so it would have been peak Slipknot as well. But it was not meant to be. That was going to be my Slipknot year. I also saw Deftones at Reading twice. So, went to Reading in 82 and 83, had tickets for 84 with Meridian headlining the Sunday, but it got cancelled only a few weeks before it was supposed to be taking place. Wow. Then were the days, right, when Reading would get cancelled. Bloody hell. That's quite the thing now. They never get cancelled these days, do they? I mean, I know Glastonbury takes fallow years and stuff, but...
Every bad thing that happened at Download this year, everyone was just blaming it on the fact that Glastonbury was having a year off. They were like, "Oh, it's all it's the Glastonbury crowd. They shouldn't be here. They're causing trouble."
Yeah. You must have been loving it with the weather, though, because obviously it wasn't great, and then it suddenly just turned around and turned into being much nicer.
Oh, it was great. It was perfect weather. Yeah, I mean, like some points it was too hot, which is I'd much rather it be too hot than raining.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, we had rain all day Thursday, but that was it. And the arena didn't open until midday Friday, so the ground in the arena was fine,
still nice,
dry and brilliant. Yeah.
Nice. That always helps. But yes, as James keeps alluding to, I went to the Ashton Gate or Bristol Southwest Guitar show on, because whilst Will was swanning and having a good time, I was still putting the hours in for the band and, actually looking at instruments and trying to improve our overall sonic appeal for album 3 and beyond. I think I'm genuinely sure, James, that Lee was taking the piss. But interestingly, I posted on Facebook saying, this is what I saw. These are the guitars. So met some really good people. So I should get some shout outs. Shout out to Polling Guitars. Met Chris there, that guy, Chris Polling, lovely guy from Ireland originally, but now makes guitars in Manchester. He's really cool to chat to him. And I will check. I tagged everybody in the post, but I'll check my cards in a minute. But yeah, there's some really, really great people. But yeah, bumped into Lee, who we've seen many times when we've been playing the Patriot.
Yeah, dude.
He posted on my post going, "Good to see you, James," which is ironic because obviously the post has come from me with my name on it. But like I say, James, it's good for you. That improves your street cred. Imagine how I feel. You know what I mean? Like you're getting a constant boost. And I'm
and
just
getting constantly dragged.
Constantly compared to you. I went to Glastonbury. I went to Glastonbury. That's about it. Although, to be fair, Glastonbury's not what it used to be, but still pretty cool. Did you see Guns N' Roses? If so, what were your thoughts? Says Peter Thompson, Will.
I saw the last 5 songs because of
what did you see?
Architects' pissy fit storm-offs that ended with their set getting extended. Meant that we only got to see the last 5 songs of Guns N' Roses, but the last 5 songs...
And they came on early, as I understand, right? Guns N' Roses came on early, because Axl obviously can't be on time, so they came on early.
It was very annoying, yeah, so we missed most of it. I thought we were going to get the last hour of it. But we did get, from memory, we got November Rain, Sweet Child of Mine.
Nice.
Paradise City was what they ended with.
Shame.
I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah.
I can't remember a couple of others. And the first time that Sam stormed off stage and I was like, I'm going to go to the bar, I heard them playing Civil War and I was like, yeah, I love that song. Civil War was great.
Nice. I love Civil War. It's one of my favourites.
I would have loved to have seen more of them. I genuinely would. I thought they sounded fantastic, to be fair.
Yeah, they got good reviews.
Even Axl's voice sounded good. And I really enjoyed it. I'm genuinely sad that I didn't see more of it.
They are very much on my list. I don't know how I've not managed to see Guns N' Roses at this point, but I've never seen Guns N' Roses, so they are on the list. I don't want to get overly personal necessarily, but my son wasn't very well last week, which has kind of completely scuppered my week a bit, but he's fine now. It's all good. But
your stream is not very good. The man is gone again. Watch as he duplicates himself for a second time this evening.
Yeah, there's a lot of streaming issues in there today.
Just with... Oh, here he comes. Second Scott is here. Wah, wah, wah.
Good morning.
It's the gods of rock punishing me. Susie Boots, good evening. What have you missed? You've missed an entire download from Will for the last half an hour. We also discussed, although I'm desperately trying to remember, in the first 5 minutes, James' ability to be James. And speaking to a torch and also sound like he'd gone through 15 dustbins at the start of the stream.
Just to be clear, right? This is a microphone.
It's actually a torch. And Susie, we were just sharing memories of Monsters of Rock, stroke download with a small pinch of Reading
Susie says the GNR clip she's seen on YouTube, Axl's voice sounded way better than when I saw them in 2008. I think he's been putting the work in. I genuinely do.
Fair play.
Yeah. I was really impressed, to be fair.
Nice. Maybe now's the time to see Guns N' Roses again. I'm sure they'll play again next year somewhere in some capacity. So that'd be good. I've got a few weeks' time. I've got a double header on the weekend where I've got Breaking Benjamin in Birmingham on the Friday and System of a Down in London on the Monday. Again, 2 bands I've never seen and majorly on my bucket list. So that's going to be good.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. But must get Guns N' Roses in there. I was at download on the fateful day for GNR in 88. What was that fateful day? What have I missed? What happened in 88? Is that when they imploded on stage or something, Lee? What happened?
Can't remember.
No, me.
Thanks, Lee.
I love, this is my favourite of the day so far, James. Andy says, Les Dennis, come on down with your microphone.
Yeah.
We are, you said wanker, and our survey says...
That's what they said to the couple on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
James is more of a Michael Barrymore, if you ask me.
I've got a pool in the back as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And what is a hotspot now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit early. Yeah, like,
Sorry.
we're trying to have a nice time here, and it's just like, Lee's contribution has been Jimmy Savile, and James's contribution has been dead people in the pool of Michael Barrymore. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I'll line them up. Jim.
Before we run out of time, we should talk about Saturday, which is amazingly the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Quickly coming around. I know it's Love Rocks this weekend, and I know many of the Blacklisters are at Love Rocks, and hopefully everyone has a brilliant weekend, and we love Jim and Love Rocks. But we will be in Newport at the Day of Reckoning for the Metal to the Masses South Wales final, mixed in with all kinds of awesomeness. It's like we've planned this. We actually haven't planned that. That was just completely slick. So yeah, ta-da! So yeah, and you even updated for Haxon. I was about to say you may have seen, but unfortunately Lifer can't make it, so Haxon are there instead, and they're playing in Le Pub with us. So if you want to catch the Metal to the Masses bands, they are on from 5 to 1. So get in early, get drunk. That's what I say. The weather's supposed to be good as well on the weekend. Go to Newport, start drinking. Yeah, what's that?
Do you say 5 till 1?
I said 5 to 1, love. Yeah,
5 to 1.
5 to 1. Yeah, 12:55 until 5:10 in the Corn Exchange. So in the big room, in the big stage, that'll be nice for those guys that have got to that final. So we'll be checking those out and looking forward to seeing the winners. And then the pub kicks off at 5:10 for Wait by Design. Then it's Hell Down in the Corn Exchange. Then Haxon would have been Lifer in Le Pub. Then Tiberius, funny enough, small world, chatting to that guy, Chris Polin, at the guitar show. I didn't get to talk to him about the band until afterwards. He was like, so who's your band? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to listen to that. Don't worry about it. So no, come on, tell me your band. I'm like, I'll find you go. And he said, yeah, he knows someone in Tiberius. Small world, right? Oh, there you go.
I bet you weren't like that. I bet, hey, I'm Scott from Black Lakes. Where's your finest guitars, my man?
No, I said, where is your finest guitars? These are really great. And then, I didn't bring it up till later.
Where are your
Where's my
lesser
discount?
fine, slightly more affordable guitars?
All right. Do you know what? When you meet him, which I'm sure will happen, you can ask him, did I thrust Black Lakes down his throat? No, I didn't. You know what I mean? Dude makes guitars.
That's what happens.
Yeah, he doesn't need me to tell him that I'm in a band, right?
He will recognize you. He'll recognize me.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, so James, you're in Black Lakes. He's like, that's right. And then we got Sincolima. Is that right? Sincolima. Good name. Yeah, they are in Le Pub at 7. Then Mother Vulture back in the Corn Exchange. Sorry, I'm doing an injustice here. There's also the Pit, where you've got Democratus. Do you know them, Lee? It's quite heavy in the Pit, isn't it? I think so.
Yeah,
The Pit's got all the spiky bands.
Yeah. And then Tumman and Dum. Is that right? Not heard of them. No offense to Tumman and Dum if they're watching.
Right,
I will learn to pronounce your name properly. Tumman and Dum. And then Agrona. That sounds pretty good. And then I'm very much looking forward to, although annoyingly they're on exactly the same time as us, so perhaps I won't, is Sodomized Cadaver. That is a properly good name.
Yeah, good bunch of lads.
They're a properly good band, but they are on at the same time as us, so...
Oh, that's a shame.
Let's go.
So when Sodomized Cadaver is always packed out, you'll have no choice but to come and watch us in the pub.
Yeah,
and we are on...
When you can't get in there.
We are on at 8:45, so 8:45 in old money, right? So we've got a 45-minute set, which will be quite good. And as we have done on the recent tour, we will be playing, at least song from the upcoming new record, and maybe more, but we'll see. And then obviously you've got the magnificent Wild Hearts then headlining in the Corn Exchange at 9:30, which I'm really looking forward to because I've never seen them. Yeah. Did you catch them at Download, Will? Did you see any of the Wild Hearts?
They clashed. I saw he brought his dog out on stage and it was very, very beautiful.
But dude, Saturday night, man. We can have a beer with Ginge in the Corn Exchange in Newport following our set, although hopefully, we'll catch most of it, I would have thought. I mean, we might need a little bit of wrap down time, but we should be good to catch most of those guys. Seen the Wild Hearts, Lee?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. You need to ask Kev. Kev will know because he's my little encyclopedia. So yeah, Lee, we were there. You bought a T-shirt, Lee.
He knows everywhere you've been. Although James, if they weren't at Rock M Ring, in what year did you go to Rock M Ring? Where you, in your mind, saw everybody, even though you didn't?
I have seen Silver Ninja Fight, but not the Wild Hearts.
Okay, all right. So that'll be the first time for you anyway. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And obviously, we were just chatting before Will came on. And I think it's been 2 months, hasn't it, since we've been playing live? Because obviously we've been working on the record, so it's been a little while.
It's been
it's been ages.
Yeah, it does feel like ages. So looking forward to blowing the cobwebs off, so to speak. So yeah, please, if you can, and if you can't, it's fine. But please join us on the weekend in Newport. Haven't played Le Pub for a long time.
Is it still 20 quid as well?
I don't know. I don't think it's massively expensive. I think it's good value for all that for a day.
It was 20 quid, I think it was.
It's just 20 quid for the Wild Hearts is probably worth it, quite frankly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On its own, let alone with everything else as well.
Plus, you get to see all the Metal to the Masses finalists, and that is, they're the bands of tomorrow, so you should be checking.
They're going to be a high caliber, aren't they? Finalists.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't think we were ever finalists.
No, that's why we don't bother because won't make the fun.
Well, yeah, no, but we have played it, so it's not like
we played it. Yeah.
Our first ever gig was Metal to the Masses in the Exchange in Bristol. So to be fair, I wouldn't probably expect to win at our first ever gig. Ironically enough, was that Jake's first ever gig live?
Do you remember the Circle Pit to Ghosts?
I do.
Hell.
I love that the only pit we've ever had was an ironic one.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we can change that on Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I bumped into Jake on the weekend as well, which was cool. I haven't seen him for ages. So that was really, really nice.
What,
imagine playing Metal to the Masses and playing Ghosts.
I love that. Yeah, but we were young, we were inexperienced, we didn't know what we were doing.
We're going to do an acoustic ballad next.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, we didn't have like proper fucking heavy songs back then.
No.
We didn't have any fucking songs hardly to play a set.
Exactly.
We had just enough songs to play a set.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
pretty much ones like, which ones are we least shit at? Let's play them.
He's not wrong.
So Lee, you're the local because I know Helen's coming. How close are these pubs for running around, right, Lee? How close is the McCann's, Le Pub, and the Corn Exchange to each other?
Yeah.
They're like crazy close, Helen.
You got Le Pub and McCann's are pretty much next door to each other, and then you've got the Corn Exchange directly across the road. There's very little walking involved.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Susie Boots. All of it sounds like a great day. I think I've seen half of a dozen of those bands. Obviously, Black Lakes will kill it, or in James's case, kilt it. But there we are. Oh, there we go. And thank you, Debs. Debs is I like the fact that the fans know more about what's going on than we do. 25 quid for the ticket. Still a bargain, I think.
That's still a bargain.
Absolutely.
I got to be honest. If we weren't playing it, I'd probably gone 25 quid.
There you go. Well, you get to play it instead. Oh no! After their shoddy appearance at Monster Fest, more Black Lakes and less Wild Hearts. Well, that's not good, Evelyn. I didn't know. Obviously Wild Hearts, I assume, had a bad one at that one, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they killed it at download by all accounts, so hopefully they're back on form.
Wow, nice. The Wild Hearts are amazing. I went to after party as a teenager at the Astoria where I met Ginger and Danny. Go on, Suzanne. Yeah, was there any Ferris wheel involved? Very cool. Yeah, indeed. Absolutely. My first ever gig was Little Angels at Exeter Uni. Cool. And then it's a standard statement for all members of Black Lakes, I think. Walking or staggering. Will, walking or staggering?
I'm walking, but not in the right direction, probably.
You probably. Lee, are you walking or staggering if you had to choose?
I'll Uber it, probably.
He's going to get a train.
Yeah.
James?
Train.
Yeah.
I'll make it up on the day.
Yeah, that is absolutely obvious. Suzanne replied with, "It was eventful." Well, we'll leave that there. Many a fairground ride was had. That's all we'll say. Ooh, absolutely. Steve, welcome from France, sir.
Steve,
from Hellfest.
How was Papa Roach?
I love that.
Papa Roach had just left the stage. Steve's first thought was, "I need to get on the Blacklist."
It's Thursday, right? As it started, like what are you not watching right now, Steve? You should be in the pit. What are you doing?
Watching Papa Roach, I think.
Yeah, are you serious?
Yeah.
Papa Roach. Oh my god!
By the way, if you're
going to see them later this year.
Hellfest, unlike festivals in this country are fucking amazing. Go to the ARTE dot whatever website, their website. They live stream the whole thing. You can just go watch all the bands.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can watch them. Like they'll have the whole Bring Me set. They'll have everything.
To coin a phrase, pop a link in the chat then, bro.
I will, dude.
I'd like to check that out. That would be amazing. I mean, that bill.
Hellfest 27th. Can we make that happen?
It's quite possible. I mean, literally, the Sunday lineup is the inside of my mind. They're like, what is every band you've ever wanted to see in an order? And I'm like, that. And they're like, okay, we'll just do that. It is insane.
Is always
We
pretty
like
impressive.
download. Can you hit download and then just bounce onto Hellfest?
That's what
Yeah.
most of the bands do.
I mean, that's what all the bands do.
There you go.
and
Pepper
also-
Roach was spot on. It's Bring Me Next. Ooh.
Oh my days. So let me just check. So the Sunday, hang on, is it the Sunday? Yeah, I think it's the Sunday on stage 2. You've got, to be fair, I've not heard of them. You probably will have, Will. The Funeral Portrait,
Yes, that's the band I introduced James to. They're quality.
and then Revoir anyway,
Au revoir.
and then Resolve, and then ready for this little stack. Ready, Will? Prepare yourself,
go on.
mate. It's then President, followed by Black Veil Brides, followed by 3 Days Grace, followed by Architects, followed by Bad Omens. Oh my God! I mean, is there ever been a more Vince McMahon memeable lineup than that? You know what I mean?
Get me on that Ferris wheel.
Jesus
It's been
Christ!
hit by a Slabanaka.
Yeah.
Ring
Again,
the damn bell.
And if that-
Bale.
If that wasn't bad enough, what Steve has just got himself through is either Ailstorm, The Pretty Reckless, Alice Cooper, Deep Purple, We Came as Romans, The Plotting You, Breaking Benjamin, Papa Roach, and Bring Me the Horizon. It's not a bad little warm-up, is it?
He
It's
met
all right for day
Alice
one, I
Cooper.
guess.
Have you not
Jesus
seen he met Alice Cooper while out shopping, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm the only bastard who's ever in the fan chat. Yeah, so I saw it before anyone else, I would imagine. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, though, isn't it?
If,
All right,
he didn't,
Mr.
like,
Cooper.
if he didn't have like a Blacklist CD and go, yeah, have a bang on that.
Yeah, Steve, did you slip Alice? Did you slip Alice a Black Lakes one? That's what James is asking. Absolutely, nice. Pop Roach, yeah, I can't wait for Papa Roach. I'm going to see them later in the year. Never seen them before either, which is good. Yeah, Funeral Portrait are good, says Debs as well. Amazing. Great to have you with us. Yeah, and fair play, Steve. Yeah, I know you said you were going to be wearing Black Lakes all weekend. So there is now a photo
very cool. That is very
in the world with Alice Cooper saying, "Who the fuck are they?" to Steve on his T-shirt. Who? What? Black who?
Can I just veer off crazily to the left for a second whilst we're talking about Black Lakes T-shirts? I know that we had a couple of comments
Oh yeah.
from the last video about the shirt I was wearing, asking like a couple of people panicking, saying, "I don't have that shirt. I don't have that shirt."
No
I don't
one
have that shirt.
has that shirt.
So
No
that's
one
the
has that shirt.
That's the shirt in question.
That's a nice shirt. Where did you get that from, Will?
So, expect these to hit the Black Lakes web store in the very near future, because we agree it's a nice shirt. It's just a shame that we weren't selling it first. You know, you've kind of made it as a band when you're buying bootleg merchandise in dollars from some guy you've never met before. But I found that online and I couldn't resist. So there you go. But please don't support piracy of Black Lake stuff. You can support piracy for other people, but not Black Lake stuff.
Cool.
We've decided, based on how much we like that shirt, that we're going to do it ourselves anyway. So just give us a little bit of time and you can all have a lovely dark glass shirt. And not only that, but it'll be better quality because we always print our stuff better on with environmentally responsible stuff. And it'll have a back print as well, whereas that one is plain on the back. So just
Yeah,
give
but
us
fair
a little bit
play.
of time and we will have a dark glass shirt that you too can own.
You know you've
Wow, I
made
didn't even know Bono was a fan.
He is a fan, a massive fan.
That was good.
You know you've made it when other people are starting to rip you off.
It's a nice feeling.
It is a
To be
nice
fair,
feeling.
I had no idea we were being pirated, bootlegged anywhere in the world, and the fact that we have. And to be fair, I mean, he did a good job of ripping us off.
It's a fucking
That was
nice
that was a
shirt.
good T-shirt.
It's a
Yeah, I like
no-brainer.
it.
I saw that. I was like, why are we not doing that shirt?
There's some nice stuff there that I think we're going to use as ideas for merch moving forward. I think.
I love the fact that we are now ripping off the bootlegger. we stole the bootlegger's design that he stole from us.
Yeah.
I think.
How'd you like them apples?
I think we call it a self-own these days, don't we? We totally self-owned that. You know what I mean? So, absolutely. But no, I'm looking forward to owning my own Dark Glass T-shirt, which obviously is our intellectual property, but someone else making the money. So don't be Will. Don't buy it abroad and give someone else the cash. Waste it with us himself instead, and then we can spend it on new music. That is the idea.
Coming soon to a web store. And
it does look cool though. It does look cool, nice shirt, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely. And then let me just, I don't know. I need to look at the diary. So obviously we are then we have, other gigs in between, but are we? Yes, we will Blacklist. I think the week before then we have our double summer festival header with Steelhouse and Hammerdown next month. So if you haven't bought tickets yet and you want to come, would love to see you at Steelhouse early in the day. We have plans for Steelhouse. Hopefully they will all come to fruition, but certainly hopefully some things will come to fruition for Steelhouse.
I'm already in training.
James, I think you need to put a pound in the meter, mate. You're sat in the dark.
Yeah. There's no Ferris wheel at Steelhouse, mate, unfortunately.
We can bring one. And if you are in the southeast or want to come to the southeast, Worthing we're playing in, aren't we? Which is, I don't think, a million miles away from Brightonish area on the Sunday. For Hammerdown Festival, which really looking forward to. Checking out the guys in Acid Rain. I think King Cracker are on the day before us, but they're also at Steelhouse the day before us as well. And I think we're not on Hammerdown till relatively quite late, which means we might be able to spend more time on the Saturday at Steelhouse, which is going to be good fun.
We are running James. Out of time. Let me just say, if you are a Blacklisted member and you want to stick with us, go to your emails. You've got the link for the next live stream, which will start relatively. I want to say instantaneous, but let's face it, we are Luddites that struggle with technology, so it might take us a couple of minutes to jump from one to the other. But if you want to join us on the next live stream, please do. If you're not Blacklisted yet and you want to check that out, please do go to blacklakes.com/blacklisted, I think, to find out more information. And on there, we'll answer some more of your questions. Steve Evans wants to know, does anyone know who the special guests are playing with In Me in October?
No.
Not sure, but we'll hypothesize on our After Dark live stream in a minute.
Yes, but also imminently. I don't think I've already teased, obviously, in the community chat before, and I know people might be already busy, but definitely keep. If you have it already, got it penciled in, do keep the Friday night of the Halloween weekend free if you can. That's all I'm saying. But I think it will be imminently with you, I believe.
Oh, actually, so, we've still got 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Sorry.
It's because the live stream on YouTube runs before we go live.
Oh, I see what you mean. So you thought we only had a minute left.
1 hour and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So I was using that.
No, we've got.
So I apologise. We're not leaving you early. We're going to stick around for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got 11 minutes. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I was going to say the deal, obviously, with the Blacklisted subscription, and thank you ever so much for everyone who does subscribe. It makes a huge difference.
Massive.
Every single penny goes to bootleg T-shirts in the Philippines that we will then spend your money buying. And then realizing that they make better T-shirts than us and we should make it ourselves. But no, in all seriousness, the deal is if you can help us with that subscription, which I think is £10 a month. Is that right? I think.
Yes, sir.
Which hopefully you won't notice too much. And then we will furnish you with loads of back behind the scenes stuff, video content, obviously album recordings as we're going forward with the new music, and exclusive one-time Ferris wheel videos. So it's all happening on the Blacklisted.
Yeah, with a backup one on the waltzers. Wait till you see that.
Absolutely. I've always been a Dodgems man myself, mate. Dodgems with some candy floss.
Since the beginning, mate. Mindy Prosser says timekeeping with a laughing face. Honestly, it's my fault we're an hour late and I'm trying to leave 10 minutes early. I'm struggling with the time tonight.
Let's just give Will a clap for his timekeeping today. Go on, Will. Go on. Like, go on, son. You absolutely smashed it, mate. Yeah, no, indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
I've hooked up the smoke machines because I read that you're not supposed to leave them sat for prolonged periods of time with fluid in. So I think now is the time that we test them right now on the live stream.
Okay, mate.
They are running. They're running. They're ready to go. I'm going to turn the lights off, and we're going to hope that they both still work and they're not blocked.
Nice.
How's that sound?
Well, if you're not watching this live, and next time you're seeing us is Saturday in Newport, then you'll know whether this worked or not. Because if they ain't working, then we ain't using them. But if they work,
Yeah, really sorry.
come on, Will. Right, big countdown. James, give some kind of Les Dennis 1980s Ferris wheel countdown.
1, 0, go.
Way! I never doubted it.
They still work. Yeah.
And there goes the fire alarms.
Yeah. So if you can immediately subscribe to Blacklisted, because Will just blew all the budget on one blast of those. No, not at all.
It was a good blast.
Yeah. I'm glad to see they're still working. But obviously, I think if we go a prolonged period between shows, we should probably empty the fluid.
Wait a minute.
As I'm sure the chap on the Ferris wheel did download. Hey!
Okay, wait a minute.
Don't. We're all trying to move on swiftly from that Ferris wheel incident.
I was just on the feed today and just looking at these things like, what is this Ferris wheel stuff all about?
It's all everyone's every other festival's like, oh, Ferris wheel. I love it. Every post is about Ferris wheel at the moment.
It reminds me of that American couple that were having an affair that got caught on camera at a Coldplay gig, wasn't it, or something like that? It very much feels like one of those viral moments.
Terrible.
But
the woman that was involved in this illicit tryst was with her boyfriend, but the man in the Ferris wheel was not her boyfriend.
Ooh, awkward.
Anyway,
not
we've
ideal.
Given them enough time. They
again,
don't need our time.
We have. I would agree. We should talk about more Black Lakes things. So yeah, looking forward to Steelhouse. As I say, plans are afoot. Obviously, the new music is progressing nicely, which is good. Excited about some of the things that are in the pipeline, and I obviously appreciate you all sticking with us in this. Not that you wouldn't, but it's obviously a peculiar period when you're in between records because you can't rush things because obviously you need the music to be good, but obviously it's difficult to do as much constant stuff when obviously you're busy trying to both write, record, and learn, new material. Suffice to say, I think in the second half of this year and, the first part of next year, it's going to be, and the rest of next year is going to be pretty big and back to sort of normal frequency of Black Lake's craziness, I think, which I'm quite looking forward to. Yeah. Really looking forward to the new record.
God,
yeah. New album release date. No, Pete, there isn't one. So it's still too early to give you any promises that we don't want to break or not fall back on. I think it's very, very likely that new music will come out this year, but don't know what shape or form that is yet. But we don't want to overcommit. So, we are working hard and, really excited to share the follow-up with everybody. Absolutely. I mean, I know every band says, oh, I think this is our best stuff and blah, blah, blah. But as I will testify, I genuinely think at the moment, some of the stuff we're doing is the best we've ever done. I really do. I mean, I know it's just because it's new for us. I don't know. It feels different, still us, but yeah, really excited about it. And obviously for those of you that were on the tour, etc., and heavily involved, you would have heard some of it. And there is another chance to hear newer songs on the weekend.
On the Blacklisted broadcast the other day, Blacklisted 4, watching us in the studio putting down some vocals for one of the new songs. I can only apologise for how tedious that must have been. But I
can't even remember what song that was.
I think we're doing Dead Inside. I think.
Oh, okay.
But that's the process. It
did give insight into how much effort goes into the songs and why things take as long as they take. Because we take a lot of time to get it right.
And that's why I don't turn up. That's why you don't see me in any of those things. I don't want to
take a lot of time to get it right.
I don't want to see him sung fucking 10 times. 20 times. I can't be fucked.
Lee can barely bear to see it sung once on the stage live.
You're there when we need you. You know,
Yeah.
and when it comes to bass time, you put the 10 minutes in that you need to.
I do.
Yeah, and then
Whilst
go. Is that it? Can I go
the
now?
entire way through.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
quality
James,
stuff, isn't it?
you've got to the point where you believe that torches a microphone so much that you're led back speaking into it. It's not actually a mic; no one can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're struggling, James.
At this point, I'm kind of like I'm in, so you know I'm just going with it. So you know, not hurting anyone.
Wow. Yeah, no, Dayton, that's interesting because obviously I suppose I've forgotten. Like it's so second nature to me, the tracking process, the editing process, the writing process. But obviously, I guess people aren't always let into that side of band recording often. I mean, I know there's the year and a half of life of Metallica and many, many rock documentaries that document the record making process.
I feel they try
But you know,
and
that
make it
was
more sexy though, don't they?
yeah, but that was then, and also that was then. You know, it was a long time ago now. So you know, I don't know how many bands contemporarily show people actually what's involved in making music these days. So yeah,
if you found it interesting or insightful anyway, I'm really glad. Like that's the idea. That's the whole idea, is that we bring you in behind the curtain so you can really see what's going on, and we'll do more of that. Like when we do more guitar tracking, we'll do another one. You know, there's so much more to come. We're only getting started, really. So there's loads to watch.
Yeah. I mean, there's
to watch Ty cut and paste my wrists when I play them once.
Yeah.
Lee go boom. Right, the AI
There we
will do
go.
the rest. That's fine. We'll take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
AI.
Yeah.
DAI.
He's only kidding, everyone, I know, because he takes it very seriously when it does come to bass time. He looks at me and goes, "What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?" I'm like, it goes like this, like, you know, it's all good. What was I going to say then? But Leighton, yeah, that's good to know that it's really interesting, and absolutely, I will put a personal pledge that we will absolutely capture some of Lee putting down the vocals for some of the new stuff.
Yes, we will.
Which is, this is going to be a really unintentionally pretentious way because we're running out of time, but I've always loved bands where they all sing, if you know what I mean, like Queen, like the Beatles, like everyone contributes. And I love the fact that we've got to a point in Black Lakes where everyone's singing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not deluded enough to think we're up there with Queen or the Beatles, but you know what I mean? It just shows that everyone in the band is a musician and they've all got something to offer and they've all got different voices.
Finally,
and
we are the equals of Queen and the Beatles.
Exactly. It's good to have Lee sharing with people his incredible talent for more aggressive, heavier vocal sounds that are very much going to be, you know, a part of this album. Because, you know, Lee's got, if you've not seen his other band, Cremulation, you know, Lee's got a hell of a scream and a growl on him. So, you know, I'm excited to bring that extra element into the band, to say the least. As you've already seen live, many of you I know, at Swansea and various other gigs. So yeah,
he doesn't have his own mic stand though at gigs, so we're going to get him a radio mic like Madonna, so he can just sit around. Yeah, look great.
Yeah,
with bunny ears.
Underneath your cape, you're going to have the cones as well.
I have to say, personally, I don't enjoy it when he kicks me out of the way and says, "Get the fuck out of the way. It's my time to shine."
It's like, yeah, Scott, get over. It's Lee's time. Move out of the way, Scott.
And he goes, blah, and then that's it. And he's done. He's like, fuck it, I'm done. Like,
and everyone loves it. And, you know, it's nobody's saying, "Can we see James lay down some backing vocals?" No one cares, mate. No one cares.
No one cares.
It's a shame you didn't all meet in a patisserie where... I completely missed that. What YouTube Gloop has said, it's a shame you didn't all meet in a patisserie where you worked and talked about starting a band. I'm completely lost by that. Sorry.
It's Black Cakes, isn't it? It's Black Cakes.
No, I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay, fair enough. You can use James's radio mic, makes sense.
Absolutely.
Will, final thoughts after the week after download and 2 days before Day of Reckoning in Newport?
I'm back. I've taken a little bit of time to recover. I am ready to go. I am so charged up. So grateful to the people who came over and spoke to me, and really, really encouraged me. In fact, with like
Black Legs.
Like when you're looking at those bands at that level, when people are going, "You're better than this. You're better than this. You do better than that. You should be on that stage." It's a little bit mind blowing. So thank you.
I saw one the other day that was a post that said, "Oh, you know, trust me, you're making waves in the industry and all that kind of stuff. You know, you're going to be up there." And people are still saying that, which is very nice, and we really appreciate that. I will come to James and Lee's final thoughts, but I think we may have shared it before, but I think it's just too good a story not to. But last year at Down Low, when Will's there with Dav, someone asked Will for a photo. He's like, "Oh, you're in Blacklist, can I have a photo?" And Will's like, "Yeah, sure." "Oh, this is the drummer. Do you want them in as well?" And direct to Di's face, they went, "Nah, it's all right." Absolutely hardcore burned him to his face. So at least this year, Will, you were like, "You're Black Lakes, right?" You're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And you didn't have the indignity of having to put the bass player or the drummer down.
This is the drummer. Oh, great. He can take the photograph for us.
Indeed.
Brilliant.
So at least, James, all we have to deal with is like, "Oh, thanks, James." I'm like, "No worries, man. It's fine." You know what I mean? I'm happy to be mistaken for you, but it's to be directly dissed like that is amazing. Oh, I know. Bless him. Bless him. We love you. We love you, Di. And as I say, there's good reasons why he's not with us tonight. Lee, final thoughts? Looking forward to Newport, mate. It's literally your stamping ground. Le Pub.
Yes.
McCann's.
I love playing in Newport. I like drinking in Newport. I like getting the train to gigs.
You're going to have to show me around all the sites, mate. Put your arm around me and go, "Look at this, mate. Look at this. I'm here every Saturday. Look at this. Look what you're missing."
Yeah.
You can't wait.
Come on, mate. I'll show you this Ferris wheel I found. It's amazing.
Yeah. Exactly. No, it's fine. It's changed a bit, to be fair. It's changed a bit. James, final thoughts, mate?
This is not a microphone. It's a light.
Profound. Yeah, indeed. Lots of people's Alexas need educating. Pete, don't worry. Mine's, I don't have Alexa, but I've now taught it to know who we are. Newport Centre. Christ, Debs. Yeah, I remember I've seen many a good band in there. Flipping heck. Oh God, the list is too long. Pantera, Megadeth, Alice in Chains, just Iron Maiden, everyone. Newport Centre. Then with the days. Knock down now and come to the pub instead. What was that, Lee?
All the time.
It's James.
Gone
It's James
10.
in the dark, isn't it?
James is gone. He's
I
gone.
think I've seen. I think I saw In Me as well in Newport as well.
Did you? All right, okay. Sen Garden in Newport Centre. Nice.
Right. We need to leave it there.
We do. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you guys for joining us again. Apologies for dropping it back an hour. That was not planned, but thank you so much for sticking with us anyway. If you're a Blacklisted member, we will be launching the next live stream in about a minute's time. So go find the email with the link and we will see you there. If not, we'll see you next month for Blacklist 75. Would you believe it?
Nice.
Hopefully we'll see you on the weekend. Cheers, guys.
Thanks ever so much, everyone.